So this video is about me trying to make a phone holder using a homemade vacuum press out of this. This was our mold, but I was trying not to damage this, and eventually I said screw it, I'm never gonna sell this, hopefully never gonna sell this phone, and so I cut this up anyways. Hope you enjoy the video. So I want to make a tripod for my camera, so what I'm going to use is, if this box fits very nice, I'm going to use this little piece of packaging from the box that it came in to create a very well-fitting mount for my camera. The next thing to do is to find a box. I'm going to use this one, flip it over, make sure the open side is down, and seal up any of the bottom that has a little hole in it. Your next job, once you've used up half a roll of tape to seal the bottom, is to flip it over and find yourself a fan. After getting told that I couldn't use the ceiling fan, I've decided on this small fan. Next step is to cut out a hole big enough for this fan to fit in right here. That looks normal. Now we're going to tape it. So next we got to cut out a piece of plastic that we want to use to make the form. Alright, now that we have our sheet of plastic, it's time to flip this over and put some small holes that the air will be sucked into. To do this, I'm just going to line up the piece where I want it, take my knife, and just create small punctures on the side. Because the plug we have for our heat source is so big, we're only able to use one function at a time, so I'm going to heat up this plastic, let it kind of melt over the holes, and then I'm going to put it on top of the fan and turn it on. So let's make sure this is as centered as we can get. I think our whole thing moved just a little bit when we moved it. Yep, that looks pretty much as good as we're going to get it. Attempt 1. So apparently this type of plastic, I want to see if it's cool enough to touch, shrinks when it comes in contact with heat. So we're going to have to find a different style of plastic. Hard work. So now I've created some more plastic waste. I'm going to cut it up and blow dry it onto the phone case. Attempt number 2. Alright, so I got an extension cord, so we're going to turn this on to high. Take the box, set it on top, and start again. I'm going to actually tape around the sides of the fan because I feel like it's sucking too much air through here and not enough through here. Alright, now let's try it and see if we get a little more suction. Yeah, I feel a small breeze through these holes, just a slight one, not much. I have concluded that we need more heat. So it's not that the blow dryer isn't producing enough heat, it's that the fan is not creating enough suction. I mean, that is barely any suction, and the plastic's not hot enough to react to that little suction. So I'm having to push it down just a little bit with the scissors and keep adjusting how it's placed. So I might just turn off the fan and do the rest like that. So I have decided to up the power a little bit. Where's my piece of plastic? Is there such a thing as too much suction? So I guess that's my video on how to make a vacuum mold. I'm not going to use it because it sucks. I might use it for another project though. It was kind of a cool, fun experiment. Yeah, maybe next time I'll get some proper material. My idea for next time would be to get a actual wooden box and then drill hundreds of holes in it, and then get some reptile lights, some incandescent lights, and hang like 3 of them on a bar over this setup, and just have them heating the plastic until it kind of droops down, and then we can drop it down and suck it. But yeah, what I eventually did is I just cut a small hole here, cut a bunch of holes here so it would actually suck into the center. But that is what this thing can do. With this was I think this was the major where we struggled the most. But yeah.